Alright, now here are a few incredible features which Samsung's flagship Galaxy phones, especially the Note series, offer, which just crushes the iPhones. I will be posting another video in which I will discuss the iPhone's superiority over Samsung, so stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now the first feature which Samsung offers on its One UI is the multitasking or the multi-window feature, which enables us to open multiple applications at one go on the screen. Now this is the S22 Ultra I have here. Let me just open Samsung Notes. Now while I'm on Notes, I can just use these two fingers to swipe up to open another application in the split screen view. Let me just open Calculator. Now I have two applications open in split screen view. Now let's go to home screen. What I'll do is I will open another app here. Let me open Calendar. Now I'll just swipe up and tap on the icon here to open this application in a pop-up view. Now let me just open the recent screen. As you see, I already have two apps open here, and I also have calendar icon right here. I can just tap on it to open it in the pop-up view. Likewise, I can open multiple applications in pop-up view, which makes the multitasking intuitive. That's the first one. The second one is Samsung DeX. Now this is an awesome feature which Samsung offers on its flagship devices. This feature can turn your Galaxy phone into a workstation, wired or wireless. You can connect your phone to a monitor or a TV to get a desktop experience. This is an incredible feature we have on Samsung Galaxy phones. The next one is One Hand Operations Plus. Using the larger versions of the iPhones in one hand is not really easy, especially when the back gestures are so outdated on the device. But on the Galaxy phones, along with the swipe gestures, we also get an amazing application called One Hand Operation Plus, which extends the usability of these gestures on the phone. This app can make one-handed use so easy. We can do more or less anything and everything on the device using just your thumb. We have got gestures like short swipe, long swipe. Using the left handle or the right handle, we can swipe diagonally up, diagonally down, or straight right or left, to which we can assign actions. We have a huge list of actions which can be assigned for each and every action you do on the phone. Again, it's a brilliant application which is available on Samsung Galaxy phones, which makes one-handed operations so easy. When it comes to usability, the Galaxy phones just crushes the iPhones. Now the next feature is the S Pen. This is available on the Galaxy Note devices and the Galaxy Foldables. Most of us know what this S Pen can do. We can jot down notes on the phone, we can edit images, PDF files, we can convert the handwriting into text. Video editing is also pretty easy using the S Pen. We can use the S Pen as a remote control to run the presentations, control the camera, control music or media. We can do a lot more using this special device. And on the Notes, it is integrated into the phone. We don't really have to carry it around separately. That is something which may not ever see on an iPhone. Alright, now let's move on to the next one. The next amazing feature on the Galaxy phone is the Edge panel. This Edge panel can be accessed with a quick swipe from the edge of the screen, which gives us a quick access to all our favorite applications. We can customize it, we can add more applications, we can create application pairs here to open them in the split screen view. At the same time, we do get variety of tools which can be placed right here on the Edge panel. We also have a dedicated store on the Galaxy Store to add more tools or more applications on the Edge panel, which makes life much easier. Now moving on, the next major feature which can crush the iPhone is the ability to customize the phone. The iPhone is a no match when it comes to customization. By default, the Android phones are highly customizable, but when it comes to Galaxy phones, this is much more versatile. We've got a dedicated Galaxy theme store. We can change fonts. We can download always on displays. We can install third-party launchers. We can change application icons. And none of the Android or iPhones can beat the Galaxy phones when it comes to customizations using GoodLock modules. Yes, Samsung offers a dedicated application called GoodLock on which we can download various modules to customize each and every sections of the phone. We can create our own theme. We can customize the lock screen. We have got something called Keys Cafe module, which enables us to customize the keyboard. We can customize the navigation bars using NAV Star module. We have got something called Home Up, which enables us to customize the entire home screen experience. We can create our own clock faces using clock face module. We've got something called quick start, nice shot. We have sound assistant, which enables us to customize the sound panel. We've got notification customization options. We've got something called edge touch, nice catch, one hand operation plus, routines plus, multi-star. These are some of the powerful modules on GoodLock. And by the way, GoodLock itself is a very powerful application, which is a blessing for all the Galaxy phone users. I'm sure there are a lot of you guys who are using a Galaxy phone mainly because you've got GoodLock on the device. Let me know if you are one of them. The next one is the form factor of the device and its display. Now, talking specifically about the Galaxy S22 Ultra, this device offers a huge perfect rectangular display which is great for media consumption. And since the edges of this display is curved, it is very comfortable to hold. Both the back panel and the front glass are curved, which makes it very easy to handle the phone. Whereas on the iPhone, especially the larger variants of iPhones, have this huge display with sharp edges, which makes it a bit uncomfortable to hold. At the same time, with these curved edges and this huge dynamic island or the notch, is very distractive while consuming media or playing games. Now, of course, these are subjective. I'm not sure how many of you guys like the iPhone's dynamic island and the curved edges. I would any day prefer to have a rectangular screen with an easy to hold design. Moving on to the next one, the camera zoom capability on the Galaxy S22 Ultra is just brilliant. This device can zoom up to 100x, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel that this is just a gimmick, you don't really need it, but at times this will be really useful. The next reason why the Galaxy phone crushes the iPhone is the USB Type-C compatibility. iPhone coming with its proprietary lightning cable is a bummer. We really have to carry it around wherever we go. But when it comes to an Android device, Type-C is something which most of the phones use, and this is universally used on most of the devices. And even the transfer speeds are higher on the Type-C cables. The next one is the back gestures. Now, this is not just on the Galaxy devices, any Android phone for that matter. We have got the back gestures or the back buttons on the device. It is very easy to navigate on the phone on any of the third-party applications or even on the system applications or system settings. We can just use the phone in one hand and use our thumb to navigate on the device. Whereas on the iPhones, navigating on the phone is just crazy. You don't have a back gesture. Even if you have a back gesture, it is on the left hand side of the phone, and that can be used on mostly the system applications and settings. When it comes to third-party application, the back button will be on the top left corner and you will have to use your two hands on the iPhones. I call that stupidity because this is something basic when it comes to usability of a device, and we don't have that on an iPhone. Next feature is secure folders. We do have a private space on the Galaxy phones which we can create and add our files into it. Anything that you want to hide on the phone, you can easily move it to the secure folder. Now on the iPhones, we do not have a separate space on the device which can be locked. Moving on to the next one, the always on display feature on the Galaxy phones is superior to the all new always on display which has been added on the iOS 16 on the iPhones. The reason I'm saying this is because the always on display on a Galaxy phone enables us to customize the schedule of the always on display. We can set it to tap to show, show always, show as scheduled, show for new notifications only. These are the options we get on always on display, and we also have an option auto brightness which automatically adjusts the always on display brightness depending on the ambient lighting. On the iPhones, it's great to see this always on display being added on iOS 16. However, we should have got an option to customize it and disable the wallpaper on the always on display and keep just the relevant information that we need. Maybe in the future updates we will get it on the iPhones. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the innovative features which Samsung keeps adding on its device. They keep testing one or the other feature on the device which makes the life much easier on the phone. That is something to note here. These are some amazing features which Samsung offers on the Galaxy devices, especially on the top of the line Galaxy flagships, which makes an iPhone look really inferior. Now, if you are into all these features and all these usability options, you are going to pick a Galaxy phone compared to an iPhone. Now, like I said in the beginning, this does not mean iPhone is not good. I'm going to share some cool features on iPhone which also makes the Samsung Galaxy phones look inferior. Stay tuned for that video. I'm going to post it very soon. But these videos are going to help you decide which device you should pick depending on the kind of features that these phones offer. Let me know what do you think about it. Drop a comment, and while you do that, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. That's all I want to share with you guys in this video. Thanks for watching. My name is Salian signing off. Cheers. Bye-bye.